Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the 157 Show. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in, man. This is going to be a very interesting little topic we're fixing to discuss here. But before we dive into that, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right below, and make sure you like and turn that notification bell on, man. We're trying to raise,
we're trying to spread the word.
Yes.
Here.
We're trying to spread the word out to everybody.
Show grow some.
Yes, that's the goal. We got a couple new subscribers. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button as well, and tell your buddies come check us out, man. We're definitely gonna be putting out some more and more content. Different stuff is coming.
With the way the off season's going, we're gonna have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So with that being said, today's video is gonna primarily focus on Auburn football. It's gonna be an opinion episode.
Yes.
This is
gonna be him. I'm gonna tune in and jump in from time to time, but he knows the subject a lot more, so I'm going to let him tune in, and I'm going to just kind of nitpick a little bit here and there if you're good with that.
That's fine with me.
All right.
And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put on these orange and blue glasses because I'm going to let y'all know at the end of the day, folks,
all right, that's
going to be a little bit of a homer opinion here, but
let's see what you got.
Man, so Bryan Harsin is under some speculation right now of alleged that he has done certain things. So we'll start by saying that there's allegations that he did cheat on his wife. I have no reason to believe that has occurred. There is allegations that he treated players like dogs and that he didn't treat them like people. I have no reason to believe that has occurred.
I want to touch on that one.
All right.
If we're going to go down this, I want to touch on that one.
All right. So do you want to do it now or you want to do it?
No, let's touch on it right now. All
right. So we'll talk about players leaving the program right now. That's our first topic.
Okay. Yes. My opinion on this, that this is the conclusion I've come up with, completely just no facts, no, it's nothing. This is just my opinion I come up with.
All this is opinion.
Yes. I think these players that are leaving are cancerous to the team. I think these are players that are used to Gus Malzahn's way of coaching, and they do not like the way Harsin has come in and played not necessarily I don't want to say favorites, but has come in and coached them a lot harder than they are used to.
All right, good point. So, Lee Hunter was recruited and was a true freshman this year. He played ball. Didn't really start this year, but he did play ball. He was one of them that said they treat him like a dog. Cool. Imagine this. You're 18 years old. You've had smoke blown up your ass for 4 years talking about how good you are at your position.
For sure.
And now you're in a new level of field, a new talent gap. Our new talent is there, and you're having to play ball and actually play ball. And
you're having to compete for your spot.
You're having to work hard.
Yep.
You're no longer getting that smoke blown up your ass. So you get called a dog and you're not working hard enough. That's just tough love, man. He's trying to develop you as a person.
Exactly.
If you don't want to stick around with the program, like John Samuel Shanker said, do the work or get out. And he chose to get out. Cool. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
No issues. That's just football.
Yep.
You're going to get cussed at. You're going to get verbally abused to an extent.
Yep.
And that's
now there's a difference between verbal abuse and pure hard coaching.
Yes. Now
this, I believe, it is pure hard coaching that he is giving him,
because that is what he preaches day in and day out.
Yes, you can tell by the quotes he gives and the motivation stuff that he gives out. Just to the media and stuff. You can tell he's.
And that's why
he's a no-nonsense guy.
I started the video saying this is opinions, but this is what I believe, and I have no reason to believe that any of this stuff has occurred because of those reasons. Mm-hmm. So now let's talk about the players that are still here. We've had players like John Samuel Shanker that chose to stay with the program. We've had, and speak up, defending Harsin.
Right.
We've had Nick Brahms that stayed with the program and chose to speak up for Harsin. The players on the team, those players matter the most.
Yes.
That's who is going to form. That is who is going to be there, stick through it.
These are the guys that that are defending him are the ones that are buying into what he is saying
and building the culture for Auburn football. That right there is what's occurring.
That's exactly what it is.
So that's the player. That's my. I'm getting chill bumps, boy. I'm on fire right now.
You gave me a little bit too, there, boy.
I got it. Y'all hit the like button for the passion. It's hitting it.
But like I'm saying, these are the players that are buying in for sure.
And I like that.
Yes.
That's the players leaving and the players that are there. That's that portion. So it's done.
Yep.
All right. So let's do it. Hold
on. Now I do want to talk. You saw the same thing when Nick Saban arrived at Alabama, but it may not have been to the extent that you're seeing right now because the transfer portal was not. I don't want to say he's not there.
Man, I appreciate that. So that's really weird. We had 20 players leave the program this year. That's a big shock. But these players weren't recruited by Bryan Harsin. They were recruited by Gus Malzahn. He brought in some transfer portal stuff. That's cool. I appreciate that. And also, you have the NIL, which became a thing in June or July of last year, which changed the landscape of college football.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, do you want to earn $10 at McDonald's, or do you earn $1 million at Apple?
Oh yeah, no, definitely $1 million.
All right, so you're going to switch programs and go wherever you're going to earn the most money.
No doubt.
So why are we doing this and putting Harsin under all this scrutiny for no reason?
Yeah.
Because you're nitpicking things and trying to build your argument off these little nitpicking things in unprecedented times.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, if you don't believe that I love Auburn football and I believe what Bryan Harsin is doing for this, you should see it.
I'm going to give you my opinion at the end of this. Just quick little opinion on what I think's happening, but I'll let you go ahead and continue on down your list here.
Yeah. So
all right, we got what was that? I think that's 2.
Yeah. So let's talk about the allegation about him cheating on his wife, whatever, which is going to be very short and sweet. Based off the type of culture that he's building, the things that he said on the media stands, the things that he talks to these players about, and how he carries himself on the field and off the field, I have no reason to believe that any of this has occurred.
Yeah. He seems like a very...
It's a shame that this is occurring because that stuff doesn't belong on the football field. No. You are possibly sabotaging his marriage, his family, and his career. His career, just because you don't like the guy.
Yeah. And since you go ahead and tell, that's what I was going to say on my opinion on this is I feel like, and I even put this on message boards and everything, I feel like this is an attempt by the Auburn powers to be, or at be, whatever, how the freaking saying goes, that they want him gone. This is not the guy that they wanted from the get-go.
Let me pause you there. It's a witch hunt. That's what it is. It's a witch hunt.
This is not the guy that the powers that be wanted from the get-go. Right. This is the guy that they settled on. And after the season that they had with the late collapse in games and all that stuff, they said, it's time.
It's a good opportune time that we can get rid of the guy we didn't want from the beginning.
Without pay. Without paying him that major buyout of $18.4 million or whatever it is, I think
18.3.
I was close.
Yeah,
I was close.
Yeah, we'll start that. But at the end of the day, we can timestamp it here. My opinion is he's innocent, did nothing wrong, and this is all a witchcraft or witch hunt.
Yeah. No. Okay. I don't. If it ever comes out that there's proof and factual evidence, I will eat crow.
This video will stay up, but I'll say you tricked me, Bryan Harsin, because you did. I mean, I have bought in. You saw it on the preview episode for 2021 season where I said we're going to go 9-3 for these reasons. I believe in this program.
Very well could have.
Was not a great team, was not a great season, but they did a lot of work, and I appreciate that. And I bought into Bryan Harsin.
Yep.
And based off what I've seen, I have no reason to believe any of this shady stuff has occurred.
Right. And for the people that are going to want to say, how come Derek Mason left? I don't know if this is one of your topics or not.
It's actually not.
Okay, but I'll touch on it. If this to some of the people that wanted to say this is why, why did Derek Mason leave? Derek Mason, I think, was forced on Bryan Harsin from the get-go.
Okay, well, I can actually talk on that then if you want me to.
Well, hold on. I think he was forced on on Harsin. Derek Mason was forced on Harsin from the get-go. Harsin did not necessarily want him on his staff. So, of course, he's going to have some ill will to someone that he doesn't want. He doesn't have any connection to. And you want him to work with them and just make it work. And that's why he left. $400,000 pay cut is a lot of money to a lot of people. But if there's not a connection there and you don't feel like any sort of quote unquote relationship with your boss,
feel the rapport.
I mean, you're not going to be happy from the get go.
Yeah. I'm fine with Derek Mason leaving. It hurts my feelings a little bit, but I'm fine with him leaving. That's his personal decision. I'm happy for people improving themselves. Let's be clear. Now, I think that, like you said, Harsin had no SEC ties. He was forced. He wasn't the guy that they wanted. They wanted Kevin Steele. We all know that. If you don't think they wanted Kevin Steele, you need to wake up to reality. Yep. That's what the powers that be wanted.
Yep. Kevin Steele is a snake in the grass.
And it didn't work for him. So Alan Green, the current athletic director, which won't be there after this year, in my personal opinion, the final year of the contract, it probably won't be renewed. He's already had connections like Michigan State and stuff anyway. So he hired him because that's his job, athletic director. And the powers that be said, well, okay, well, you're going to get your guy, but we're getting our guys.
Yeah.
And they forced the Mike Bobo, the Derek Mason, and things like that. That's why I think he ended up with those staff.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It didn't work out. But
you could see the offense wasn't the same with Bobo anyway. And now, would it be different with someone else coming in from, a Harsin guy? Who knows? It may not be.
But the problem is they saw the connection. They said, okay, you have 5 coaches leave.
20 players leave.
20 players leave. 6 and 7. He didn't sign anyone on National Recruit or National Signing Day. It's irrelevant nowadays, but whatever. We'll give him that point. And he allegedly cheated on his wife. Like this, it's just a weird.
You're grasping at straws at this point.
You're literally just throwing darts. And whatever, if it sticks, you're going to roll with it.
And so far, everything is stuck.
It's been sticking, and I hate it for him. Bryan Harsin, if you're watching this, I'm 100% behind you.
Bro, we don't live that far away from you. Come hit us up.
If you stick through this, I'm speaking from the heart with this one. If you stick through this and you continue to build at Auburn University and build a great program, you're the man for it. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, I was going to help you if you need.
I was going to say iron forges iron, but I was like, no, iron sharpens iron. We'll go with that one. And I appreciate it.
Now,
I understand why folks don't want to come to Auburn right now. Coaches that don't want to come to Auburn, is why.
They are setting him up to fail.
And the boosters, this is why.
They are setting him up to fail. At this point, they're right now in all this scenario, they're literally setting him up to fail.
Yeah.
And I don't just as an Alabama fan, I don't agree with what's happening at all. Like I said, if it happened, if it comes out that everything is factual and everything, then I'll eat crow on it. But I don't think there is any proof to any of it. I mean,
I've not seen any proof at all for any of this stuff besides getting called a dog. And I was like, all right, man, like work harder,
grow up. How about that?
Yeah, you're 18, so I give you a little bit of leeway with that. But
still, and it's 2022. So.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how I feel about everything with Auburn football currently. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on. I don't think any of it's true. I hope Bryan Harsin is the coach of Auburn football next year. And
we're expecting an announcement very soon.
I would expect
in the coming days.
In the next coming days, probably today's Tuesday, so I would expect something Wednesday or Thursday. And if we don't hear anything, then there may be more involved than what we know.
We'll definitely get a video put out for that. No matter the decision, we'll get a video put out for it.
All right. Well, to end the video, I'll ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think that Bryan Harsin is going to be the coach of Auburn football in 2022?
Yes.
Me too.
I think so.
I do too. I truly do.
I think
they're trying, and maybe the fans are waking up, and if they can see through this stuff, it's going to change Auburn football forever.
Yeah,
that's what I hope.
This is gonna hurt Auburn for the foreseeable future. But if he can, if he can ride it out and get through it and everything, and turn, I don't want to say turn the program around, but get it going in the correct direction, I guess.
Yeah.
Then maybe everyone will continue to buy in.
And that's what I want. I want to build a culture, establish a program. I want a man of conviction, integrity, and honor leading these men and growing them. It
seems like him.
And that's what I want. That's why you're my man, Bryan Harsin, War Eagle.
That seems like him.
Yep, I'm good.
All right, guys. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure to check out the previous videos. And we got a couple, I say a couple. We got a lot of videos on our channel. Some of them, this is our first year of doing this. So some of them may be a little different than, passion-wise and commentary-wise. But we're trying to grow and, form into something, great for all of you and all our subscribers and everything as well. So once again, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking, man.
Let us know your opinions on the situation, because I want to hear what the fans think. And if you're an Alabama fan, let me know what you think.
Yeah, for sure. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell as well. You guys will get notified every time we upload a video. You'll get instant notification just like that. So you guys can check it out as well. Thank y'all for watching, man. Roll Tide.
War Eagle.